All right. Space technology is definitely changing right now. Until recently, traveling beyond the Earth was unimaginable for the regular people like us. So the closest people could get to was probably through the pictures or maybe movies. But traveling to space now is no longer just a dream. If you have money, you can do it. So Dennis Tito was the American multimillionaire, and he was the first fee-paying tourist. And he was taken to International Space Station for a week, and he paid $20 million for it. So after Dennis Tito, there were 4 other people who already went there. I mean, actually, all of them were very rich, who could afford $20 million, you know. So, but after the Columbia disaster, Soyuz vehicles were the only one that could transfer all the goods to the International Space Stations. That's why Soyuz they have stopped taking tourists to the International Space Stations until October 2008. So $20 million is a big amount. So that's why the private companies around the world, they have been trying to come up with some cost-effective plan. And so far, Virgin Galactic, which is the parent company, is a Virgin Atlantic Airways, and they have come up with the idea to build a spaceship so that they can use it as a space tour in a space to transfer the space tourists. They have already successfully completed Spaceship 1, and now in the phase of Spaceship 2, which will carry 6 people at a time, and for the cost of $200,000. So I have this video which will show the Spaceship 2, and I took it from YouTube. Okay, moving on. Everyone knows Google, right? It's an internet giant, and they are also now thinking outside of Earth, just like us, you know. They have partnered with NASA, and now they are developing interactive map of Mars. And just like, have you guys used Google Earth? Yeah, just like Google Earth, you can zoom. That's a picture of Mars, and you can just zoom and look at any certain points you want to look at. So it should be done pretty fast, but Google is not planning to just stop over there. In the future, they are planning to provide a real-time weather visualization and forecasting of space, high-resolution 3D maps of moon, real-time tracking of the International Space Stations and shuttles. All these things, you'll be able to do it from your home. It's for free for a general public like us. So also, US President Bush announced there'll be a manned mission very soon, and no later than 2008. So this manned mission will be for permanent, like they're going to develop a permanent base over there. So by 2020, there'll be a base, and then they'll use that base to go send manned mission to Mars. So that'll be our end of our presentation. And to conclude, our space technologies have come a long way. And due to our curiosity, we have developed such a sophisticated technologies. And now with Google's and company like Virgin Galactic, we should definitely be optimistic about it. We'll be getting more information of our universe, and we should definitely be optimistic about it. So if you have any questions, these are our references.
Very good. Any questions? Space. I have 2 questions.
Okay.
One of them, what kind of energy or fuel that these space equipment or go years after years after years? What's...
You mean for the...
They put gas in it or what?
No, which one are you talking about?
Anyone that goes for 5 years or 10 years or something, that goes in the outer space.
The one with, I was just talking about the Virgin Galactic. They have a rocket booster system with the, what was it? Yeah.
So after it goes in the outer space, what keeps it going?
it's gonna be, they're gonna stay there for just for 6 minutes, right? So,
No, I'm talking about the missions, NASA missions. It goes running for a year or 2 years in the outer space.
okay.
Is it solar?
No, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That's what it's trying.
Yeah, but basically nitrogen, that's what they've been using, right? So,
For now?
yeah.
No solar energy?
For satellite,
For this, yeah.
For satellite, solar?
they use it to keep it running for.
To give the micro-
Actually, satellite they use it main sources for energy, because to keep it for a long
So
time.
it
I mean,
must be in the sunlight all the time so that it...
right. There is actually temporary fuel, with just when the satellite just behind the Earth,
So you have
just like, that.
a
But
battery.
the rest of them work on the solar.
Very good. Another question. When Hubble's telescope or any other machine equipment takes pictures, thousands, millions of miles, how does it come here to NASA? I mean, the Earth is going around and they are moving. How they shoot and come back? Did you read anything about that?
Actually, the system, they have that system that's just transfer this. I mean, just like the satellite. I mean, how do we get the communication? Yeah, and a GPS system and these stuff things.
Very good. Any other questions? Thank you.